Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm not on my account, I'm in the test realm. I'm on my friend's account, Phoenix Master 1027. You might have seen him in one of my earlier videos. So yeah, let me borrow his account to play the test realm. So in today's video, we have a really special video. So this is an updated Blue Hive guide. So I did one during Beesmas, but that's really outdated now. So that was during the 14 TADs and 14 Buoyant meta. So now I'll be talking about the new meta, so for both macroing and boosting. So first of all, there are a few things you need with Blue Hives. So obviously, first of all, you need Pop Star on your Supreme Star Amulet, if I can find it, this one right here. And a second passive that is optional is Star Shower or Guiding Stars, so you can pick either one of them. Because they have times 1.20, they have 1.25x extra capacity, so you really need those. And yeah, they're just really good because more capacity equal bigger bag equal bigger balloons equals less balloon deflation, so that's just really good. So it's better than Pop Gummy or like Pop Gummy or whatever there is. Yeah, I think people only run like Pop Gummy, or yeah, some run Pop Saw, but like that's pretty rare, so just don't run Pop Saw, just get Pop Shower or Pop Guiding. It doesn't really matter. Now, on your Stick Bug Amulet, you really want to have Blue Bomb Pollen. You can have like, if you have a diamond one, you can get like between 25 and 30%, so if you can get that, definitely get it. That Blue Bomb Pollen is gonna be amazing. Next, the other amulets are pretty irrelevant. Just get Blue Pollen, at least on your Ant Amulet. On your Moon Amulet, try to get 8% honey per pollen. And yeah, the others don't really matter. On your King Beetle, maybe try to get like a Bamboo or what's it called? Blue Flower. Yeah, now, for Nectars, as you can see here, there are 5 types of Nectars. Let me just use a Nectar tester real quick so you can see. Okay, so there's Satisfying Nectar. Satisfying Nectar is the most important one for the times 1.5 honey at hive. So this is how you're gonna make most of your honey from macroing and boosting from your balloons. So times 1.5 honey at hive equals more honey from balloons. Now, motivating and comforting nectars are also really good for, well, all the nectars have 1.05 honey per pollen, so basically 5% extra honey per pollen. If I'm right, I think it's 5%, I'm not sure. So, invigorating gives, the main stat it gives is 1.5x convert rate, only reason why you need it. Comforting, you need it for everything besides the colorless bee convert rate, that's not really needed. But the 2x convert rate at hive in the blue pollen and the honey per pollen is really OP. Refreshing nectar, honey per pollen, and the 2 times blue bee convert rate, and 10 times and 10% bee ability pollen is also pretty good. Satisfying nectar for the honey at hive and the honey per pollen, and motivating nectar, the honey per pollen, convert rate, blue pollen, and ability rate. Everything on this one is good. Next, well, actually, you should, if you macro, you should use Natro macro. So if you don't know what that is, it's an auto hotkey macro, and basically what it does is you can turn on a few settings and basically make your macro like automatically build up your nectars. So it's gonna collect 70% comforting nectar, 90% refreshing, 90% satisfying, 90% motivating, and 10% invigorating. Now, why only 10% for invigorating and only 70% for comforting? Because it can easily go above comforting just by macroing in Pine Tree, so that's the easiest one to get. And invigorating, you just basically need it to at least exist in there, because if it exists, then it just straight up gives you a free convert rate buff. Now, if we go over here in your Beequips, now obviously if you don't have any Beequip from Beesmas, it's fine. You don't. There are gonna be a few changes that you're gonna need to do to your hive, but we're gonna talk about that later. Also, for macroing, I suggest getting a friend or 2, but a fuzzy tadpole hive with like 30 tadpoles would be really great if you can do that. Okay, now the moment you've been waiting for, the hive. So I'll start off with this hive right here. So this is a boosting hive. Now I'll put a screenshot of the hive, like so that you can see it correctly. I made it using Hive Builder, so you can see the bee equips that you need, the mutations. Now if there's no mutation on the bee level, that means that you don't really need a mutation on that bee. And if there's a mutation, so if it's like gold, that means convert amount. And on tadpole bees I put energy. Well, buoyants need convert, musics need bee ability rate, bucko needs bee ability rate, bomber needs bee ability rate, tadpoles need energy, gummy bee I put convert, but like it's not really needed, and bear bee bee ability rate, but that's optional because getting that on an event bee is gonna be pretty hard. So now 30 buoyant bees, that you're gonna need these for boosting. Then stubborn bee for the ability token lifespan, the bumblebee obviously for the capacity, and it gives blue bomb, so why not. Basic bee for the 1.2x pollen, then looker bee for the critical power and the focus. Then there's bucko bee. I don't have it in this hive right now because I do not have a toy drum. Wait, actually I have bucko bee here. So if you do have a toy drum, I think I put like yeah, okay, I put Puppy Bee in the screenshot, but you can remove Puppy Bee for a I forgot what it was called, a Hasty Bee. I have it in my face. Hasty Bee, you can replace it for that, and basically you're gonna get haste. You only need one source of haste, you don't need two, so just a bucko toy drum is fine. But if not, then get a Hasty Bee. Some people also like to run Shock Bee, but I think Hasty Bee is just better overall because this is a boosting comp. So having more haste, well, more speed is gonna be good. Now there's no well, there's a bomber bee here. I didn't put it in the screenshot because it's an optional bee, but if you, no wait, actually, oh my god, I'm so dumb. I put it in the screenshot. So yeah, definitely keep that in. Now there's a puppy bee. Puppy bee only have that if you want to get a level 21 bee, or if your hive isn't full level 20 yet, because getting a level 21 bee is pretty hard. I think you need 380 trillion honey with puppy bee, so that's yeah, pretty hard. So now I do not suggest using this hive unless you have like a fuzzy tad or well, fuzzy tad alt or many people to help you boost, because you only run 6 tadpoles, so that's not a lot. Yeah, basically what you want to do for the hasty problem, you just want to remove a buoyant, because I think I put like 31 buoyants on my wait, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I only have two. Okay, so I only have 2 music bees here for some reason. No wait, I have 3. I have long-term memory loss, by the way. So wait, what did I replace this for? Okay, whatever. So yeah, you just need like 31 buoyants. That's basically it. So if you don't have a toy drum, just get a hasty bee, like replace whatever with it, like a buoyant maybe. Now, if you're wondering why there's no tabby, it's because if you go over here, now tabby bee, you might be like, oh yeah, it's good, it has 50% critical power. Why are you running a looker bee then? Well, looker bee isn't really, it's not like the main reason why it's there is for the critical power. It's because it has focus, and the critical power is just a small bonus. But like tabby bee, like, it only has the critical power. It has no good tokens. Like Scratch isn't even that good, and Tabby Love isn't, like, it's useless after you reach 1000. It's like 1000% on the Scratch is not even that good. So that's why it's better to just run more useful bees. It's basic, and also it's basically like the boosting comp. If you watch Banana Games, you know that guy. Well, it's basically like the comp he used, but I did a few changes to make it slightly better because the comp he used was a bit goofy. So yeah. Now onto macroing. So if you're looking for a macroing hive, basically I suggest having basic bee, bomber bee, bumblebee. You don't need cool bee, you don't need hasty bee, lurker bee, then stubborn bee. Obviously for the total lifespan, it's one of the best bees in the game because of its abilities for blue. Bucko bee for the blue field capacity. You do not need bubble bee, you don't get that. Commander bee for the critical chance, really good. Exhausted bee optional because the white field capacity can give you a bit of extra capacity in pine because pine has some white flowers. But I do not suggest running it as it's basically a waste of a hive slot. I tested it and it doesn't make much of a difference. Frosty bee, 30% blue bomb pollen. You need this in your hive, it's just so good. Honey bee you don't need, rage bee you don't need, Riley you don't need. Shock bee optional, I guess you could run it, but it's not that good. I used to believe it was OP, but like, you don't really need it. You only need one source of haste in your hive and you're good to go. Baby bee you don't need. Carpenter, demon, obviously you don't need. Now demon has 15% instant bomb conversion, but that's actually bad. You don't want that. You want all your pollen to go into your balloons. Diamond bee, you really, for macroing you're gonna want that. Just get the diamond bee for macroing. Music bee you're gonna want 3 with bee ability rate. So if you don't have bee ability rate on your music bees, then I suggest running 4. Shy bee, ninja bee, you don't need them. Buoyant bee, I suggest running like 21. Definitely get a fuzzy bee if you're macroing for the 1.91x bomb power because you won't have as many buffs to help you well as boosting hive does. I'm sorry, I can't speak English, I'm a bit tired. Tadpole bee, 10% blue pollen, 25% instant bubble conversion, pretty good bee, you need 6 of them. Actually, no, not 6. 6 is for a boosting comp. You need 12 with macroing hive. Now why 12? Because it's gonna help you get more blueberries, but if you want you can just replace them with some you can get rid of like 4 of them and keep 8 for an extra 4 buoyant bees. Like 21 buoyant does the job. You don't need like 25 buoyants. Like I don't get these people who have a macro hive with 25 buoyants. Just run 21 and get more tadpoles. Now onto the event bees. You need bear bee. If you do not have the roblox for bear bee, I'll get onto that after. Macroing you need gummy bee. You need wait. Macroing is gummy bee, bear bee. If you don't have bear bee, just get a photon bee to replace your bear bee if you don't have it. But yeah, bear bee is just better overall. So get photon if you don't have it, and you also need a puppy bee if you can fit it. Now I don't know how many bees that was, but yeah, just basically get all these bees here, except you can add a diamond bee and a fuzzy and some tadpoles and reduce buoyant count. So yeah, it's basically pretty simple. So now I honestly haven't tried the boosting comp in the main game yet, but I've tried it in the test realm using this test realm mega boost, which gives 10 times capacity. Now keep that in mind. So with this comp, like no wins, no guiding star, no nothing, and I was alone in Pine Tree, I managed to get a times 84 blessing. Now do keep in mind I had a times 10 capacity with the test realm mega boost, but yeah, I managed to get that. So that boosting comp is pretty good. And if you look at the in the main game, well, Banana Games managed to get the times 78 with that comp. Like he had the Pine Tree code and stuff. So if you haven't used your Honey Day code with the Pine Tree code and stuff, then definitely switch your hive a bit to like a boosting hive, and then yeah, just do your code, and you should be able to get a pretty good blessing. Now before I end this video, there's a little something I've got to mention. So when you're boosting, for example, let's say I'm boosting right now, so you go to your field and like you're gonna, let's say you want a 4x boost. You want to put your glitter right here in your hotbar. You want to use it. Then you want to wait like around 30 seconds or something. Then once you've waited 30 seconds, oh my god, I got a loaded. You can actually get a loaded dice from Werewolf. Okay, that's nice. So you're gonna want to use this, then use a loaded dice, And yeah, okay, didn't get it. This is another one. Okay, there we go. We got a loaded dice, because that way you're gonna be able to renew your 4x by using simply a glitter. You won't need to reuse another dice, because that's gonna be expensive at some point. So yeah, that's about it. And also convert like every few minutes, but like 8 minutes or something. But I suggest having like someone or just an alt that watches that keeps an eye on your hive balloon. And also, last tip, macroing, get a fuzzy tad alt or macro with people. Do not macro alone, because if you only have like 8 tadpoles, like I said you could have earlier, then that's really bad. But if you macro alone, I mean, you could, I guess you could run 12 tadpoles, but like, just try to find at least one partner. If you have one partner, run 12. But if you have 3 people, you can run 8, and you should be good. Yeah, that'll be all for today, I guess. And if I forgot anything, make sure to tell me in the comments. Also, I should have a a white hive or a red hive. I don't know which one I said. I'll have either a red hive or white hive competition up tomorrow. I think I said red, so tomorrow I should have a red hive comp video out for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you all in my next video, which should be tomorrow. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.